Yo, yo, yo. Hold on real quick. I can't be wearing the same shit, man, back to back on two lives. You know what I'm talking about? Got to switch it up a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody in the comment section. I appreciate you guys for being here. I'm going to be honest. This is supposed to be a Graphk and Stu show. Yeah. For those who know Stu, he hit me up this morning. He was excited. Let's do a show. And yeah, my man's ain't nowhere to be found. He ain't answering his phone, ain't responding to text messages, no, none of that. So yeah, y'all. I'm thinking I may turn this into something else, maybe do a fan show, do something different. My apologies, you guys. It's kind of becoming frustrating at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about me is, man, I don't like to let anybody down. I don't like to let the squad down, man. The members, the subscribers, the nation. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, damn, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have a real discussion with my brother behind the scenes, man. But yeah, I just don't like promoting shit, putting it all on the internet. I'm not even gonna send this link out, so I'm not gonna put it on Twitter or nothing because I really ain't no reason to, unless he pop back in, which he has the link. I don't know, but he ain't responding to nothing. So at the end of the day, man, Stu definitely ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But we here, man. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Wipe them feet, man. Hit that subscribe button. We're just gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna talk about the Raiders, talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. This is y'all's show. Kind of sucks, man. You know what I mean? I had a whole list of shit that I wanted to talk about with Stu. Yeah. We just signed Rob Ryan today. Stu played under Rob Ryan with the Raiders. Shit's terrible, man. It sucks. But we're here, bro. We're here. Shout out to everybody, man. Stu definitely is a cat. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Facts, facts, facts. Shit crazy, man. Dangerfield, I just did a live a second ago, brother. Literally about an hour ago. And I just jumped off of Unfiltered Truth show right now. Shout out to them. They're over there celebrating their 1,000 subscriber mark. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we could talk about Rob Ryan, Leo. We could talk about all that. We could talk about whatever you want. You know what I mean? We could talk. This is y'all. This is y'all show. We definitely gonna shoot the shit and do whatever y'all want to do. Thank God we got a new offensive coordinator. Greg Olsen was trash. Definitely asparagus, brother. Definitely asparagus. Yeah, Stu is Stu. Oh, that's my brother, man. I love him regardless. I just, man, Papa T, this is definitely not Dolphins colors. It's green and orange. I have one over there that's Dolphin colors. But at the end of the day, man, as long as it has the shield on it, I don't give a shit what color it is. And can't nobody tell me what to wear. Because I be seeing everybody in the comments, oh, that ain't no Raider shit. That ain't black and silver. Man, get the fuck out of here. If you got the shield on it, I'm wearing the shit. Simple and plain. Yes, Raider Mike 2-0, baby. And 2 blowouts at that, man. I can't wait to beat the Nets on Monday. We moving forward. We moving forward. Papa T, I appreciate you. I wasn't talking about you in particular, my brother. I'm saying there's hella people on Twitter crying about all the color hats I got and shit. Oh, you got a blue Raider hat, you got a gray one, you got a pink one, you got a, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. It is what it is. Doc, so far, what do you give these new hires a great? Look, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen any other franchise in the NFL have the type of overhaul that we have. This is an A+. This is a knock. This is a home run out the park type situation. I'll say this. If we can still somehow, some way swing Jared Mayo over from New England to be our linebackers coach, because there's still some holes that we need to fill. We need a running backs coach, tight end coach, DL coach, and a linebacker coach. If we can somehow, some way swing over, Jared Mayo is our linebacker coach, and let him know too, say, look, come over here to the dark side, because we know Patrick Graham in the next 2 years is probably going to get a head coaching position. You'll be the next man in line to take over the DC spot. maybe enough incentive to bring him over. Shout out to Leo. Our front office is one of the best. This is factory. All facts. Shout out to Leo. I appreciate you, family. Yeah, facts, Valerie. You already know. Laura, good. Yep, facts. Talk that talk. Dangerfield says, this is a whole new situation. We haven't seen things like this since the 80s and 90s. Definitely haven't. Yes, we still have our president. We never changed it. We didn't go try to upgrade or any of that stuff. I'll read it over real quick. Shout out to my brother Sean for sending me this over because I don't want to have to go on the internet and find it again. But this is a list of all of our coaches right now, you guys. I know I did this on the last live. I know some of you guys weren't there. But and I'm gonna get your comments in. But Dan Ventrell, that's our president. Senior advisor Marcel Reese, GM Ziegler, assistant GM Champ Kelly, executive scouting Andy Dengler. This is a guy that's coming over from Jacksonville, a 10-year scouting guy. Love it. Head coach Josh McDaniels, offensive coordinator Mick Lombardi, only 33 years old. You guys, we've been screaming for a young offensive coordinator, and we got one. I know this is still Josh McDaniels' offense. I'm not expecting a million things out of him, but who cares? It's great to see it. Bo Hardegree, another guy that we brought over from the Patriots, QB coach Edgar Bennett, our guy. He's been our wide receiver coach for years. OL coach Carmen Brasillo. I love it. We need a running back coach. Senior defensive assistant Rob Ryan, one of my favorite pickups all off season. He is a Raider at heart. He's going to bring that fire to the locker room. DC Patrick Graham, one of the best pickups in the offseason. Then we need the DL coach, a linebacker coach. Secondary coach Jason Simmons, great pickup. DB coach Chris Ash, coming from the collegiate level. I think he was at Rutgers, I believe, or Temple. I forgot where he was, somewhere. And then you got special teams coordinator Tom McMahon. So those are our guys. LM, man, Stubby, all cap. Love you, Grab. All cap, bro. All cap. Facts. Shout out to my brother LM. I appreciate you, man. To be honest, bro, like I'll be disappointed in shit like this because I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I fell off with a few content creators over this. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like lying to my people. I don't like lying to y'all. I don't like lying to social media. You know what I mean? Like, at least give me a call and say, hey, I'm not gonna make it. You know what I mean? That shit bothers me, bro. I'm a man on my word, and I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is, man. I'm definitely gonna change the thumbnail, change the title of the video after this and all that. It's frustrating. Docs, what's your thoughts on offensive coordinator Mick Lombardi, son of former Raiders executive Mike Lombardi and Rob Ryan? It's great. Raider blood, right? We still found a way to bring some Raider blood back. I see it. We went all out and got, the whole Patriot squad, but we still brought some Raider blood in because at the end of the day, Lombardi was over there with New England, but he still has that Raider blood because of his dad. And Rob Ryan, we all know he was a Raiders coach for years. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm excited, brother. I'm excited. I definitely think that we got a young mind with Mick Lombardi, and I'm definitely excited to see what he can do. But remember, Gabe, this is still Josh McDaniels' offense. This may be a Gruden, Greg Olsen, puppeteer and puppet type situation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to get too excited about the OC until I see what he can do. You know what I mean? But I'm excited. Raiders tell Dip, I did not mean to do that, family. I promise you, I did not mean to do that. Shout out to my dogs over there, Unfiltered. At the end of the day, man, there's so many of us. It's very difficult to not step on each other's toes. And at the end of the day, you guys, I love all my guys. But like I said before, I do this for a living. So if I'm going to go live, I'm going to go live. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Scary, this is facts. Facts. Sean says, Stu, all cap, no gown lately. Man. Shout out to my brother Curtis. What's good with you, King? Shout out to Bernie. Our ship is looking smooth right now. Facts, brother. Facts. Finally, a coaching that's up to date with modern times. Talk that shit. High five, Freddie. Talk it, brother. Talk it. I'm just doing comments today, you guys. That's all I'm doing tonight. We just gonna have a conversation. That's it. We just having a conversation. You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm actually gonna change the name of all that. I'm just gonna put this is gonna be a Q&A with me, you guys. Just a Q&A. You know what I mean? Questions, answers. Just put them in the comment section. And because of my co-host not coming, you guys, trust me, I don't even want you guys to put any super chats in the comment section. Okay. This is my fault. Why, this ain't here. So no supers tonight. No supers. I'm gonna read all your comments regardless. I always try to get to them anyway. Any other night, no super chats. Leave the super chats alone, and I'm gonna try and get as many of you guys' comments in. All right. It is what it is. I like I said, I'm a man of my word. So we're not doing that. Late night coffee and convo with Docs. Talk that shit, my brother Rob. What's your score prediction tomorrow? G-Town. I don't really care. I'm watching it for halftime. I look, when we're not in it, brother, I don't really give a shit. You know what I mean? I don't really care. You know what I mean? But I think it'll be a close game. It's going to be a high-flying game in the 30s, maybe even the 40s. It's going to be high scoring. I know that. This one is fitted. MF definitely fitted. I got a bunch of hats at Lids when I went back home to Sacramento. Did you hear what David Carr said on the Raiders channel? What did he say, y'all? What did he say? What did he say? I didn't even hear what he said. Josh, let me know what he said, King. I want to stay positive. However, there's a part of me that feels a little uncomfortable with our team starting to look like New England Patriots West. But this guy, OC, loves football. This is facts. Top beast. Only time will tell, my brother. Only time will tell. But right now, I'm excited. Right now, I'm excited. It's a new world. It's a new era being ushered in right now, you guys. And I'm excited about it. Valerie, I appreciate that, fam. Shout to Perks. You don't even got to apologize, bro. Your show always lit, my boy. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you, my brother. I don't win. I'm looking forward to finally blowing out teams and not just keeping up with them. Talk that shit, my brother. Chansworthy, that's my favorite quarterback in this draft. I know a lot of people don't know who he is. He's out of Western Kentucky. I know a lot of people keep saying he had a great offensive line over there. That's why he was so successful. If Zapp is there in the 3rd or 4th round, I'm going to get Bailey Zapp, you guys. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. He said, watch Stu come in alive, butt ass naked, bro. Fuck. Oh, yeah, facts, brother. Facts. Free agency is going to be lit. And for those who didn't see the show last night, you guys, I'm doing a 15-hour live that day. When free agency hits, I'm going to start at 8 in the morning. Free agency starts at 12 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern time. I'll be live for 15 hours. And the majority of the proceeds that I make that show, I'm going to be giving them to a children's hospital. You know what I mean? It's going to go to the children's hospital. You know what I mean? So just know 15-hour live March 14th, starting at early in the morning, ending late at night. And the majority of the proceeds are going to a children's hospital. You know what I'm saying? Docs, what do you think about Travis Jones? Alex, I like him. I've been saying that for the past few shows. He's probably my 4th or 5th favorite D tackle in this draft. But right now, I like the Winfreys. Shout to my brother Wasted. Put me up on Winfrey over there. Where is it? Oklahoma. I know a lot of people aren't big on Jordan Davis. I still have to put him in top 3. Devontae Wyatt is my number 1 guy. And who else, man? Who else? There's another detail. Oh, you got to put Lil in there as well. You got to put Lil from Texas A&M. John says, do you think we will have a top 10 defense this year? The way only time can tell, John. I got to see what free agency does, my brother, and I got to see what we do in the draft. Once our roster is set in stone, I'll definitely make my my prediction. But with our new defensive coordinator, I'm expecting a top 15 defense. I'll say that. Even regardless of who we bring in, I'm expecting a top 15 defense. Shout out to Bob. Loving the way the coaching staff is shaping up. Mark Davis is serious. This is facts, brother. Facts. Davis basically said what we all been saying. Like what? What was he saying? What's he saying, King? I got to go back and watch it. I don't even know what he was talking about. Should we go after James Bradbury? Definitely, AJ. I know the Giants are probably going to cut him. Phil just told me that they already cut him. I didn't see that. But I know that they can probably save about $15 million letting them go. And, Bradbury played with Patrick Graham over there with the Giants. So if he's cut, that is definitely an option for him to come in. And I would not be mad about going out and getting James Bradberry. Just don't overpay for him. But I would definitely go after him. Aurora, Stu, he catted off, bro. He just didn't show up. Didn't show up, bro. Wasted. No supers tonight, my brother. Like no supers, King. And you my bro. You should, don't do it. But no supers, man. No supers because I'm not living up to my word tonight. No supers. Stu ain't here. No supers, you guys. For those who are just pulling in, no supers tonight. I couldn't hold y'all. You got to hold me to my word. Stu ain't here. No supers. No supers. I still, bro, y'all are saying all this shit about him. What happened? If I pull it up right now, I can't put it on the screen. Let me hold on. Let me go find this shit. Y'all got me tripping right now. Hold on. Y'all got me tripping right now. David Carr interview.
People with darker complexions have always struggled with
this one. Let me
we're just really excited to welcome in David Carr to the mix. And Dave, before we get going, man, I got to start here. Okay. I'm a man who prides myself on my hair. I think that I got pretty good hair.
I think it's solid.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really good.
And I have to say, every time we see you, the hair is different, but it always looks good.
I
hate seeing him talking Raiders. I hate it. I
don't know why that is, but I do. I've gone with something similar to what you have. I've done a whole bunch of different things. Derek actually called me and was like, "Hey man, I know you've had literally every European soccer haircut. What do you think I should do?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. Ask Heather. Ask your wife. Like she's gonna be more of a help." So he got a nice little trim. He cleaned up. He looks similar.
It looks good.
It looks good. Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, he needed to do something.
I think it was time.
It was a little
bit. Motherfuckers gonna talk about hair the whole time. What we got going on?
Before we move on to the actual stuff. Yeah. Whenever we see on TV, it feels like there was never the awkward phase of the hair. Because when you grow your hair out.
Yeah, it's hard.
Can you guys hear it?
That's what I try to. It's hard because when you're on, if I'm on TV a lot, I don't have a chance to do the awkward phase. So the next haircut I go to has to be like instantly good. Yeah. That's a lot of pressure, man.
It is. It is.
So I'm gonna rock this one for a little bit and we'll see what happens. This one's pretty easy. I just kind of get up and
they still talking about hair, bro.
Good. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Grandpa or whoever.
I don't have none, man. Fuck these motherfuckers,
bro. I don't know whose fault that is, but I'll take it.
Yeah, whatever you're doing is working.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks, buddy.
But hey, we were talking. It's a busy week for all the NFL Network folks. All you guys coming around to talk and get ready for the game. And I do want to ask you about the game in a sec. But going back to our building, we just got here from Vegas a few days ago. A very busy 10, 11 days at the Intermountain Healthcare Performance Center.
Busy.
And I'm just curious for kind of your 2 cents on what Josh is going to bring to the mix. We
okay,
had a chance to sit down with him and Dave the other day when they came in, and they strike me as 2 guys that are coming in with a plan, that know what they want to do, that they know how to be effective in doing what they're doing. But I'm curious for
you nailed it, man. You nailed it. I think the interactions that Derek has had with Josh have been incredibly positive. And I think that the main thing that sticks out is what you mentioned, is that they are 2 guys that have a very, very concrete plan of what they want to do. Like that was what was kind of surprising to, maybe not surprising as you probably expect that from a guy with Josh's experience, but he came in and already knew what he wanted to do on offense and knew who he wanted to do it with, and the personnel he had a really good feel for. And Derek was like, he knew a lot about guys, and he's not even in this building. Like he knew what made them tick. He knew what they were good at. He knew where he was going to be able to put them in the offense to have them succeed. And for not even being in the building and knowing those intricacies and knowing what kind of makes guys tick, it was kind of freakish that he was able to figure that out without being.
Everything sounds good so far.
That was a really cool sign for Derek. He pinpointed all the things that Derek has been focused on over just the last couple of weeks as you reflect back on the season, where they can improve, how they can get better from a X's and O's standpoint to a player standpoint. And Josh kind of was right on the same page, So Josh has definitely been thinking about this Raiders team longer than just 2 weeks. Like he's done some research.
Definitely. I agree.
From a guy who played the position, I'm curious just on an X's and O's, level. And we've talked to so many people this week, and almost all of them have said like, hey, Josh's offense is tailored to what Derek does well. It's kind of tailored to making the quarterback essentially the star of the show, for lack of a better term. But what does that really look like to have an offense that is tailored to the quarterback and puts him in a position to do what he does best?
Well, first off, the really nice part is it's a system that is very similar to what John did and what Derek has been doing over the last couple of years, where there's a lot of power to the quarterback and there's a lot asked of him. from a pre-snap standpoint, shifts and motions, identification of coverage, what they're doing on defense, as opposed to some teams come in and they'll put in a system like, for example, like Kyle Shanahan's system in San Francisco. It's just kind of, you just rip through progressions. We don't care what the defense is doing, right? On the flip side, what Josh wants you to do is we want to know not only what the defense is doing, but what leverage the middle linebacker's playing, what leverage is the nickel playing in this coverage. And the great thing is he's got a quarterback that can definitely do that. That's Derek's best quality, in my opinion. Ever since we've broken down film when he was 10 years old, that's why he's such a good player, is because he gets that. He knows everything the defense is doing. He knows everyone's job on the defense, and he'll line guys up. Like, I've seen him in games against the opponents. He'll be like, he'll just wait. He knows the guy's coming down. He knows he's supposed to be in this gap.
All right. So I have to disagree with this part because, and I respect it. David, that's your brother. If you know what the defense is doing all the time, how did you have 14 interceptions this year? 14 INTs. If you know what the defense is doing at all times, I don't agree with that. We'll move on. We'll keep it going.
And so for Josh's system to kind of highlight that, that's great. They couldn't have brought in a better guy, honestly, because if it was another guy, I'd be a little bit hesitant. If it was another system that was different to that was more progression based, all right, we're going to take a lot of the pressure off Derek. Like, that's not where you want to do with him right now, especially with where he is in his career. You get to a point in your career as a quarterback where you want all of that responsibility on you because you know what they're doing, and you can only guess so well as to what they're going to play. You can send me a play, and it might sound great, you might like it, but as soon as I line up and they change the defense, we're kind of stuck. But if I can adjust, or I can have routes built into that play that I can adjust versus anything, I got a guy like Hunter Renfrow, which I have a crazy amount of respect for, and Derek loves, and they can feel each other out and feel the coverage out and find soft spots. That's what you want, man. And so it was a great hire by Mark. I don't know if he thought about that. Maybe he just liked the Patriot way. Maybe he wanted to try that. Maybe he's seen it be successful for so long that, that combination of GM and head coach, he just wanted to see what that was like. But man, he hit a home run because the guy that he brought in just happens to be the perfect fit for your quarterback, in that system that they run. You think about personnel wise too. It's like, when the Patriots have always been successful, they've had a good tight end. Gronkowski got a pretty good one in Waller, right? Hunter Renfrow has always been that like Edelman type guy, right? Move him around, do option routes. They already established that. They got a good run game. So yeah, you fill a couple pieces in, and away we go.
We've talked so much about the future, and the future is bright, right? I think that the feeling in that building, and you probably know just as well as I do, there's a lot of optimism. People are fired up. There's a sense of like, okay, It was a great 2021. We got to the playoffs. Yeah. A lot of goals were accomplished, not the ultimate goal, obviously. But now this is a great place to kind of jump off of. Right. But I'm curious for you, like on a personal standpoint, you look back to last year, and there were so many things that happened, good, bad, in between, right? Like at any point, do you have to like think as like a brother, how is he compartmentalizing getting from A to Z?
Yeah, that's the only way I ever think, honestly. Like I have to shut that part of my brain off when I go do TV or I do, where I have to just talk about the game from just a strictly X's and O's point, because that's all I ever see is Derek from a little brother standpoint, and a personal standpoint. And when he was going through all that stuff, I was just kind of sitting back in my chair, not able to do really anything, and watch him navigate that with Rich Bisaccia and the rest of those guys. And they did a brilliant job. They might not have won the Super Bowl this year, but as far as how they handled themselves, I couldn't be happier with watching Derek perform on the field, but then even off the field with some of the questions that he got. And I know how difficult that was because I was kind of walking through that with him. And man, it was impressive. It was impressive to watch.
It's funny too. Like we've talked about it a lot, obviously, since the season ended. But I think 5 years from now, 10 years from now, I think the fan base is going to look back on this group with Rich and Derek and Josh and Darren, all those guys, and be like, you know what? Like to your point, they didn't go to the Super Bowl. Right. They didn't get the ultimate prize. But that was a heck of a group. And
absolutely.
That's a really special, unique group of dudes.
Because every year only one team is happy at the end of the year, right? But if you can have something like that to look back on, and I think I agree with you. Like if you look back in 5 or 10 years, you might not remember the team 2 years ago, but you'll remember this team, for what they had to battle through and what they went through. So, and maybe some negative also, but I think that it's more kind of how you respond to that, and they did a great job.
Yeah, and I think we talk about it a lot. I think that the fan base should be very proud of what this group put together in 2021. But looking ahead to the Super Bowl now on Sunday,
I didn't really see anything too bad with that. Hey, Wasted, if you're still there, my brother, let me know. I definitely want to know what your problem was with that conversation. I totally disagree with him saying he knows what all the defenses are doing. I get that all 14 INTs was not DC's fault. I get that. I understand that. But no quarterback knows what every defense is doing at any given time, right? Tom Brady has INTs. Peyton Manning threw INTs. Brett Favre threw a lot of interceptions. Just stop hyping them up like that. You know what I mean? Just say, even if you said, DC most of the time knows what defenses are doing. You know what I mean? You can't hype them up to the point where it's like, well, DC always knows what the defenses are doing. It doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. You know what I mean? Just be more honest, man. I know that's your brother. I get it. But you're really selling your brother hard. And I get it because, he wants a contract right now. He wants a contract right now. So he's going to, oversell his brother and say, he always knows this. He always knows that, because right now, regardless of anything, he wants a nice contract. Point blank, period. It is what it is. So, but yeah, shout out to everybody in the comment section. I appreciate you guys, man. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. For y'all that just got here, man, once again, my apologies. Don't put any super chats tonight. My co-host did not show up. I don't want any. We're just. I'm answering every comment I can tonight. Period. Point blank. The end. So no supers. Just put your comments down, and we're gonna talk some shit. He is doing the sell job, bro. I see it. I see it. Shout out to my brother Jesse, man. Salute, Graphk. But I had nothing wrong with what he was saying before that. I had no issue with that. I had no issue. And at the end of the day, it's still his brother. I just don't like to see him talking about our team all the time, because there's clearly a bias there. You know what I'm saying? Kenny, no, I'm a Raider lover. I'm not a Carr hater. I'm a Raider lover. So there you have it, King. Let me see. This brother bothers me. We talked contract for Carr earlier on the live. I said 32 to 35 million max. Yeah, I got 30 to 35. 35 is the max. And that extra 5 needs to be like, it has to be like in guarantees, or it has to be up front. Get rid of that 5 and pay him for 30. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to pay him the 35. Because we need to fill some voids on this team. All I'm going to say is this, you guys. We're going to get off the whole DC shit. Just stick to your word. You said you want to win. You said you want to put a team around you. That's all that matters. Take the pay cut. Get the best players available in free agency in the draft, and go win a fucking Super Bowl for all of us that's been sitting here waiting for 38 years, man. Simple and plain. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it, man. I heard crickets from David when we had games scoring in the teens. I definitely heard crickets too when DC threw a pick 6 to the Dolphins, I believe. I think he threw one to the Giants. Yeah, didn't Xavier McKinney run one back? Yeah. So look, at the end of the day, every player comes with pros and cons. I'm not going to beat DC up all day for his cons. But let's be honest, you guys. Everybody you have to point out both. That's the problem with this whole DC debate. If you're a Kardashian, he never does anything wrong. If you're a Kardashian, he doesn't do anything right. I'm in the middle. You know what I'm saying? My car is just cool. It works. It operates. You know what I'm saying? I put gas in that bitch and it takes me from point A to point B. You know what I mean? So there's Kardashians, and then I'm in the middle where I just, I put some gas in that bitch and it takes me to where I need to be. But right now, we need a fucking Maybach. We don't need it's not a scraper. It's a cool car. It's a nice car, but it's not a great car. You know what I'm saying? That's where I am with it. So I'm not a car hater, you guys. I don't want a scraper. I don't want that regular degular car. I want that nice whip now. I want that motherfucker that I can ride around the city and everybody's looking at me like, look at him. That's what I'm looking at right now. You know what I mean? So I know that was a weird ass analogy, but hey, that's just what we do over here. You hear me? So, we definitely love DC. Well, I'll say I definitely like DC a lot. I'm just not in love with our quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So, but hopefully, man, he gets his shit together. Oh, Greg, that's the stripper car right there, King. That's the stripper car right there, man. Shout to Cap, man. I see you, my brother. Shout out to Cap, man. My brother. Love you, King. Yeah, Jalen, I'm in the middle, bro. Until we win something that means something, I'm in the middle. I'm forever going to be in the middle until we win a game that matters. Point blank, period. Okay, Docs, which defensive positions players do you see the Raiders and Patrick Graham drafting, and what would fit the system? Shit, bro. I mean, Patrick Graham's system it fits to who he's playing against, right? So, like, I don't really know, bro. Like, I know we're going to have like that 3-4 front, but then we're also going to have like that 5-2 and the 4-3. It's going to be all over the place. So, to be honest, I don't even want to go over a list of defensive players in the draft, in which I know a lot of them, but I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what way he's going. You know what I'm saying? But I do know we need a dominant nose tackle. And there's plenty of them. It's about 5 of them. One of them you can at least get in the first 2 rounds. There's some nice corners that we need. If Sauce Gardner falls to us, I'm taking him. If Kobe Bryant is there in the second or third, I may pull. You know what I mean? I don't care if he got cooked at the Senior Bowl. I'm looking at him. There's a couple nice corners from Washington that I've been watching all season long. This draft is going to be great, but I want to see what we do in free agency first, because there's going to be some guys, Gabe, that Patrick Graham has already been around. You know what I'm saying? The Giants, Bradbury. Looks like the Giants are going to cut James Bradbury. We can go get Patrick Graham's old corner. You know what I'm saying? We got all these Patriot guys. There's no saying that why not go get Stephon Gilmore? You know what I mean? So it's too broad of a question at this point, brother. I can't really give you an honest opinion on it because I don't know what we're doing yet. You know what I mean? I really don't have. I have no idea what we're doing yet. Rob, no supers tonight, brother. No supers tonight, man. But I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. Fixing to take the wife out. Have a ball, King. Have a ball, my brother. Have a ball. Shout out to my dog, Robert. Wipe them feet, you guys. Wipe them feet. Hit them thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please hit the subscribe button. Like I said, you guys, before, for those pulling in now, Stu just catted off on me. He didn't show up. He ain't answering his phone. He ain't responding to no text messages. So I don't know what my brother's going through and what he's dealing with, but he called me earlier. He was excited about doing the show, and now he's not around. So look, I'm just here by myself, and I'm just going to be answering as many questions as I can possible. Cap says, when asked years ago about what I loved this interview. 3-4, 4-3, 4-2-5, 3-3-5. His answer was yes. I love it. He fits players to the scheme against the offense he is playing. Damn fucking straight. My dog. Hey, Graphk. It's been too long. I'm so excited in the direction of Raidernation. Justin saying, me as well, my brother. I'm juiced, bro. I'm hyped. Bro. For real. I'm very hyped, man. Shout out to my brother Justin saying, Lizette, yes. So I can go over this list with you guys if you want. We got some guys. Our OL coach right now is Carmen Brasillo. I believe I said that right. I may have butchered his name. He also came over from New England. We got him today with Mick Lombardi, the offensive coordinator from the Patriots as well. So that offensive side, we keep stacking up the cabinet with all Patriot coordinators and assistants and all that. So we brought some guys over, man. I'm very excited. And then we also signed early on in the week their QB coach from the Patriots as well, Bo Hardigree. So we got a bunch of guys on the offensive side of the ball coming over from New England. I'm excited about it. Shout out to Red Eye. What's good with you, my brother? Bernard, what's good with you, King? I appreciate you. J Hero, A King, showing love to your channel. Appreciate you, repping Raider Nation. My brother, I appreciate you. Let me see. I was just talking about this, JT, with Phil and them on the Unfiltered Truth show. It's a little, yeah, man. Trent Brown may be back, y'all. I just hope that we go get Morgan Moses right when free agency hits. I hope he's our first guy we get at right tackle, because Trent Brown is really an option right now. I don't know if Trent Brown would even want to come back because of how much we hate his ass and how much we killed him on social media. I don't know if Trent Brown would ever come back, because let's be honest, he knows he's not welcome. But we have a new coaching staff, and we have to trust them that they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Raider Squid, I love it, bro. Rob Ryan is definitely back in the silver and black. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm going to show you guys something real quick because this is why I was excited about doing this show tonight. You know what I mean? With Stu. So Stu hit up Rob Ryan and he said, fuck yes, let's go. And he sent a picture of him with all Raider shit on. And look at the bottom. Hell yeah. Back in black. That's Rob Ryan right there, you guys. Our new senior assistant. He said, hell yeah. Back in black. That's why I wanted to have that conversation tonight. And then he said, I'm so fucking pumped. Stu said, I'm so fucking pumped. Please tell Kristen, he's basically talking about his family. He said she loved the text, Rob Ryan. And then he said, I can't wait to see you again when you come back, from Rob Ryan. So I wanted to talk about that tonight, man. I wanted to see if we could somehow, some way get Stu to FaceTime Rob Ryan, maybe try to get him on camera with us and ask him a few questions. That's why I'm fucking pissed that Stu didn't come on tonight. But, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Fade to Black, what's good with you, King? Bourbon, what's up, my brother? 77 jersey, Alzado. Facts, Papa T. Yep. Wipe them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up. Oh, hey, David, this is what Trent Brown does around this year. And I just told Phil this. He's going to be sending a bunch of videos on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook showing him in the gym working out so he can run up a bag and then not play 12 games. That's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not hitting up Stu no more. One thing I don't like to do is call somebody even more than twice ever. You know what I mean? You don't answer, I'm leaving that shit alone. You know what I mean? One thing I don't do, I'm not a bugaboo. You feel me? Let me see. I have that Alzado jersey. Who should we look at for backup QB? AJ, I want to go get a young one, man. I want to go get a young QB. That's what I want to do. I'd like to go get a young one, you know what I'm saying, in the draft and groom them. I mean, I think we'll still go get a veteran. You know what I mean? There's a lot of guys that we can look at. I know a lot of people. Yeah, Cam wouldn't come over and back up DC because I think Cam still thinks he's a starter in this league. I don't know why. But if Cam agreed to come be the backup to Derek Carr, I would love to get Cam. I know a lot of you guys like, why? He's a distraction. I never thought that he was a distraction. He's also played, under Josh McDaniels. So I wouldn't be mad to go get him. Frank says Stu's gearing up for a 20-hour live. God damn. Oh, shit, bro. That's funny, man. That's funny. Shout out to everybody in the comment section, man. You know what I mean? I only said Kev. I only said Cam because he's played with Josh McDaniels in New England. He knows the system. He knows. And one thing that was so dope about Josh McDaniels was, right, he literally tailored that offense around Cam Newton when Brady left. Like, he on the fly tailored that offense around him. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel you on that, Docs. If I hit up a female and they don't get back, I keep that shit moving. Got to keep a player. Talk that shit. Kev, this is the thing, though. You don't bring Cam in for his arm, bro. You bring him in to do the Marcus Mariota thing. The reason for you bringing Cam is because Cam is going to be cheaper than Marcus Mariota because Cam is up. He's older than him. Marcus is still fairly young. So some team may take a chance on him, you know what I mean, to be a bridge quarterback or even think maybe this can still be the guy. But you bring in Cam because he's going to be a cheaper option. You know what I mean? You're not bringing in Cam for his arm. You're bringing him in to be what Marcus Mariota was last year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not expecting Cam to come in and be Cam reincarnated from the Carolina Panthers when he went to the Super Bowl. I'm not expecting that. I'm just expecting the guy to come in and be able to help DC implement the offense, say this is what is expected of you, blah, 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 and be a veteran. You know what I mean? And Cam is a name and a guy that DC has to look over his shoulder all the time. I love that shit. I'm sorry. I'm better under pressure, you guys. And I would hope that most football players are better under pressure. If you have Cam Newton, a guy that's been a starter his whole career behind you, DC needs to play out of his mind. Because if you're sitting there like, damn, I know Cam wants to come in. Cam wants to play. Shit, you better show your ass then, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jarrett Stidham from Auburn was that backup, and yeah, he was the backup behind Cam though. Behind Cam when Brady was gone, right? Or did Stidham get hurt too? Did Stidham get hurt? I forgot what happened. I don't watch New England like that. You know what I mean? High five. I would like to have, but Teddy Bridgewater is also going to be just like his name. He'll probably be a bridge quarterback. Somebody will bring him over there. He may even go back to New Orleans. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But somebody will definitely overpay him again, and he'll come in and just be an average, mediocre ass quarterback. But if he would be a backup, I'd definitely bring him in. Me too, Bourbon. Definitely. I would love. I'm loving it, bro. I'm hyped. I'm definitely hyped, brother. Shout out to Port City. Graham got to be my favorite move so far. We're able to get the best available defensive players since he runs multiples. I see you, Cap. I definitely got you in a second, brother. I got you in a second, Cap. Yeah, bro. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun ride, Port City with this defense. I'm definitely excited, man. JT said, I heard Marcus doesn't want out. I didn't hear that. Where'd you hear that at, JT? And if it's real, great. Bring him back for the cheap. If you'll take a deal, great. Look, if Marcus Mariota doesn't get a starting job somewhere, there ain't no reason to move on. Stay with us. But does Josh McDaniels want him? That's the thing. Keep an eye on you guys, and this is a guy I would love to bring back as well, right? If it's not Cam, and mind you, Cam is just the option, you guys. I'm not saying go get Cam. I'd probably say this is my number one guy to go get. Jacoby Brissett. He is a free agent. He started for Miami a lot this year. He was the backup after Tua came back. And Jacoby Brissett also was drafted to New England. He played fairly well with them. I would love to bring Jacoby Brissett in as DC's backup. He knows the system as well. Big body quarterback. He can get mobile here and there, and he's also cool in the pocket. So I would definitely look at Jacoby Brissett if he was a cheaper option. You know what I'm saying? Keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on Jacoby Brissett, another guy that Josh McDaniels is very comfortable with, and someone that's not like Cam that you have to depend on his legs, right? Jacoby can get loose, but he also has an arm on him. You know what I mean? Oh, Captain, bro, I talked about that before too, bro. Stop it. You didn't reinvent the wheel, motherfucker. Stop playing with me, man. Stop. I've been talked about that. There's always so much shit we can talk about right now, Cap. You know what I mean? Yeah, he did win some games in Miami and can throw the ball. Facts, Top. I like Brissett too as a backup. Facts. Jacoby is decent and underrated, man. Facts. Definitely is. I thought he was better than Tua. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to face Tua over Jacoby Brissett. I was like, bring Tua in. Please let him come in. But I think at the time he had like some broken ribs or some shit, so he couldn't play. I wanted to face Tua. I don't even think that game would have went to overtime if we faced Tua, y'all. To be real, I think that game would have been over earlier, way earlier. Let me see. Shout out to KC. BD Williams from Tape Don't Lie went through Patrick Graham's tape. Giants didn't have pass rushers like Raiders, so D may look different. Facts. I mean, shit, the best guy they had was Leonard Williams, right? And he's in the interior. So, yeah, look, man, the Giants didn't have a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball, you guys. They didn't. And Patrick Graham did what was best, what he could do best with them. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see what Patrick Graham can do with the likes of a Nate Hobbs and a Trayvon Merrick and a Max Crosby and a Yannick. Like we already have some guys on the defensive side of the ball that are already going to be guys here for years to come. That's going to be great. Let me see. No, and he's not. The Giants already paid that man, I believe, 3-4 year deal or something like that. They gave him, I think he got like $20 million a year or some shit. So Leonard Williams is definitely not going to be a Raider. I wish he grew up a Raider fan. I would have loved to have him. I like Huntley, his backup at Baltimore. I like him as well. He looked really good when Lamar Jackson went down. So Huntley would definitely be a name to keep an eye on as well. Guess we had that Vulcan mind meld on Brissett then. Shout out to Jesse, man. Raiders all day, baby. You already know. Shout out to Scott Black. Fitzmagic is the man in Vegas. Come on, wearing Derek Carr wardrobe after a great come from behind win. You stupid. You stupid. Oh, man, y'all disrespectful tonight, man. Y'all disrespectful tonight, man. Y'all beating me up because students show up? Y'all beating me up for it? Wipe them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up, man. Hit them thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, you guys. I appreciate y'all. Ryan Fitzpatrick is our backup QB. I wouldn't be mad about that. I mean, he's old, man. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't be shocked if Ryan Fitzpatrick retires this offseason. For real. I don't – he's old, man. He's been around forever. Ain't he like 37 or some shit? 38? You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Merrick is my breakout on defense next year. Docs, who do you think breaks out next year? I have to agree with you, Steven. I think it's going to be Merrick. But I don't know who we're going to draft yet. So I got to kind of, you know what I mean, keep it a little, I don't know yet. But it's got to be Merrick. Nate Hobbs, keep an eye on him. I think that he's going to break out as well. And then keep an eye on Divine Diablo. Divine Diablo, you guys. Keep an eye on Divine Diablo. I definitely think that he's going to come out this year hungry as fuck, and he's definitely going to build off that late season surge that he's coming off of. I definitely believe so. Let me see. Good thing about Huntley is he is you and has the potential to replace Carr when if needed. Casper, look, bro, I don't think he has the talent yet to replace DC, but he'd be a serviceable backup. I mean, we have to be honest. You know what I'm saying? DC definitely is way more talented than him, but you're right. I would feel comfortable bringing him in if DC went down. I like that too. Malcolm Kuntz. I like that too. My boy out of Buffalo. My boy. Bro, Malcolm Kuntz is going to be a dog in this defense, bro. A dog. He just has to get better against the run. And I think Patrick Graham is going to put him in place where he doesn't have to depend too much on him playing a run like that. On obvious pass downs, Malcolm Kuntz needs to be out there more. He needs to be out there more. I want to see Malcolm Kuntz out there on obvious pass downs. Get him out there, man. Third downs, third and longs, Malcolm Kuntz should be out there. Point blank, period, man. The end. You know what I mean? I know, KO. I'm so pissed, bro, that Javen White, that the Jets picked him up, man. I'm so mad about that. He would have been a dog. Definitely would have been a dog. Papa T stupid. He said, Haas better get better at the wheel. I agree. But I think, you know what's funny? It's not funny, but that's a humbling experience, right? Getting caught on camera, which I still haven't seen it, but everybody's telling me about it, that he was begging the policeman to not arrest him, to not take him to jail. That is a very, 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 very humbling experience. So I think Hobbs has definitely learned from that. And I think that he's going to be a lot better coming back from that situation. He's a good kid, man. He just made two mistakes back to back. It happens, but he'll be all right. JT, shout out to America. Marry her in 2 weeks. She's a Bolts fan. Is she her name really America, bro? Is her name really America? And if so, man, congratulations, bro. Like, convert her over to come on, convert her over to the Shield, bro. Come on, convert her over to the Shield, bro. You know what I mean? But hey, congratulations, King. That's dope. That is dope, bro. That is dope. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you and your woman, man. That's a beautiful thing. Let me see. Dude, it was sad as fuck to watch the video. Papa T, that's why I won't watch it, bro. That's why I won't watch it. I won't watch it. Do you think we trade Abrams and start Gillespie since we were running too high safety next year? Because we all know Abram in coverage is Freddy Krueger scary. No, we're not going to trade him. He'll be in the box. He's going to play he'll play as close as he can to the line of scrimmage. Look, man, Johnathan Abram, if you don't have to drop him into coverage, can still be very, very effective in this league. And the cool thing is we have a defensive coordinator now that plays to all of his defender strengths. So he's going to find a way to keep Abram close to the line of scrimmage, man, and not have him drop into coverage as much as Gus or, dickhead did a few years back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna say his name, but there's no reason to trade him. He's still on a rookie contract, and you want to see what he can do. You know what I mean? We'll play him like Jabril Peppers did in the Giants, like Patrick Graham did. Put him at linebacker, have him play that pretty much predominantly the whole season to see what we got in him. You know what I mean? If he can stay healthy, Abram can be a dog, but he has not been proven to stay healthy. This guy can hit, but when you play that violent, it's very, very tough to stay healthy in this league. Let me see. You think we bring back D-Jax? No, I don't. To be honest, G-Town, there was no chemistry between him and DC at all. And you know what's so crazy? I think once Deshaun Jackson, I don't know if you guys seen his Instagram post, right? But he put a post inside of his stories, and it said "done for," and it had the number 4 up, right? Because he was pissed that he wasn't getting the ball. This was the game after the Dallas game, I believe. And it's funny because after that, DC didn't really look his way. And when he did, Deshaun Jackson just dropped the ball over and over. To be honest, bro, I'm done with D-Jax. You know what I mean? In a perfect world, when the season ended, I said it would be in a perfect world, bringing in Davante Adams and then signing D-Jax back would be great. But I just don't see bringing him in. I don't. And to be honest with you, man, D-Jax is he's worried about other shit, bro. He's trying to get in the rap game and the music world and doing all that other shit. You know what I mean? I don't see it, bro. I definitely don't. Shout out to my brother Raider Gabe. What's good with you, King? Christian Watson, bro. He's nice. He's nice, 808. Yeah, Papa T, he don't. He doesn't. He doesn't, not at all. Yeah, and he dropped too many passes. He dropped passes that he could have just took straight to the house. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely done with that. You can get somebody quicker than him at this point in his career in the draft. There's no reason to go out and try and sign D-Jax when you can. And knowing our luck, we would re-sign D-Jax and he'd probably play 8 games this year. He'd probably have a bunch of hamstring and calf issues. I'm good. I'm straight. Angry. That's a great question, brother. And I'm very concerned about that because Ingold is a free agent. And I don't know if I think he's a free agent, right? I think, yeah, Alec Ingold's a free agent. I don't know, bro. I think in this system, and it may be weird, but he may be more of like a passing or receiving like fullback, right? Dropping, he damn near be a tight end in this offense. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. I don't really know. With him and Sutton, well, Sutton Smith is still on his roster. He's a fullback as well. But like I said before, I think we're going to convert him to defensive end or outside linebacker, something. But I want Ingold to stay. He wants to be a Raider. He lives to be a Raider. But I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what Josh McDaniels would do with him in this system. But I would love for, Ingold to come back and block for Josh Jacobs all year long. That would be great. Shout out to Carlos, my brother. I told everybody, man, today, no supers, man. But I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, King. Shout out to my brother Carlos. Would you rather draft Jordan Davis or Devontae Wyatt? I'm taking Devontae Wyatt 10 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10. Okay, yeah, Cap. Ingold is a restricted free agent. There we go. Restricted free agent. So we'll see what Josh McDaniels wants to do. Omar, Kyle Gordon from Washington. Animal, beast. That would be crazy. For those who don't know, Gillespie from the Miami Dolphins. The guy has the build of a wide receiver. He's in a lot of ways, he kind of reminds me, I'm not saying he's Waller because he's far from Darren Waller. But Gillespie is definitely an upgrade over Foster Moreau. That would be crazy if you teamed up Gillespie and Waller. Holy shit, bro. That would be crazy, my brother. No, Carlos, I appreciate you, King. Students show up today, man. Students show up. So I don't want anybody paying any supers, man, because that's on me, man. So, you know, I just want to bring up as many comments as I can. There's no supers tonight. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Gillespie, whatever the fuck. Uncle Rico, Gillespie, Mike Gesicki, right? Gesicki. There you go. Mike Gesicki. Whatever the fuck. He ain't a Raider, so it don't even matter if I don't pronounce his name right. You know what I'm saying? Pro Bowl. It says Pro Bowl on it. Pro Bowl, Hawaii. Galecki. Yeah, whatever the fuck. He don't really matter. Unless he becomes a Raider, he don't really matter to me, son. Bro, that would be crazy. Omni, that would be crazy, bro. Could you imagine that? Holy shit, bro. Shout out to Raider guy, my brother. Hey, Docs, I've never been so excited for the Raiders front office. It's like we got our culture back in the shield. Facts, my brother. Facts. Shout out to Gabe. Docs, you down to go to Mexico City in November? Hey, the way my child support is set up, you know, I can't leave the country, man. You know what I mean? So I might have to take a rain check on that one, brother. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Have fun for me, brother. Have fun for me, man. Shout out to Steven, man. Docs, I agree. That would be Hernandez and Gronk 2.0. That shit would be crazy. Or you just go get Gronk. Shit. Go get Gronk. But I don't know. Either one of them, it'd be fucking unstoppable. You bring Waller and Mike in together, though, that'd be crazy. Dark Side, something good brewing in Vegas. Excited for next year. This is facts, bro. Facts. I haven't been this excited in a long time, man. For real. I'm very excited. I feel our excitement is way more grounded this year, and not just excitement for the sake of excitement. It's a great feeling. Daniel Kim, this is facts, family. Shout out to Papa T. Josh runs that 2 tight end system. So Waller caliber type players. Oh my God, bro. Could you imagine that? That would be crazy, bro. Top says, yo, Docs, what do you think about Jermaine Afidi, right tackle for Chicago, who's a free agent this year, drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M? I liked him coming out of college. He was somebody that I actually talked about a lot coming out of college. He really hasn't lived up to that billing, no top. But I would love to take a chance on him. I would definitely love to take a chance on him. The cool thing is now I respect the guys making the decisions of who's going to be on his O-line. So if Jermaine falls into that category, I'm all for it. There's a lot of promise still there. He's just not lived up to his name. He's not lived up to his reputation because at Texas A&M, he was a monster. You know what I'm saying? I thought he went to Stanford or some shit. I guess I was wrong. But yeah, he was Texas A&M, wasn't he? Wherever it was. Yeah, look, it'd be great. It'd be such a Raider move to bring him in and see if he can live up to his name. And you're right, Texas A&M. Looking forward to free agency and the draft. I'm a draft geek in a rock star's clothing. Talk that shit just to say. Let me see. Isaiah, you stupid. Hey, bro. Look, I just got some back pay. I gotta take care of, brother. That's it. I just got some back pay. I gotta take care of. Afidi was a turnstile in Seattle, which is why they didn't resign him. Yeah, but also Afidi was a part of a terrible O-line in Seattle. They've always had some terrible O-lines up there. So that O-line will make anybody look bad. You know what I mean? He looked a lot better in Chicago, and their O-line was still ass. But he looked better up there than he did in Seattle. Let me see. Raiders versus Patriots next year would feel different. Laugh out loud because we took their coaching staff. Oh, we play them next year. We play them next year in Vegas. We play them next year. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna beat the dog shit out them boys. Easy says, give me Stephon Gilmore, Allen Robinson, and offensive tackle. You do that, bro. You're winning. You win the offseason. You win free agency. Definitely. Yeah, Cable was terrible, bro. Cable was ass. Texas A&M does produce a lot of beastie O-linemen. This is facts. Patriots will be a prime. Oh, yeah, Rob, you know that. I wouldn't be shocked if that was the Mexico City game. I think it's going to be the Raiders and Niners in Mexico City, which sucks because I wish that was in Vegas. I want to go to that game, but it may be the Raiders and Patriots or the Raiders and the Niners. Either way, we know if it's a Mexico City game, the Raiders are involved. You know what I mean? That's our demographic too. It's funny. We got LA, we got Vegas, we got Northern California, we got Mexico City, we got Mexico. Man, everybody calls the Cowboys the America's team and all that other shit. Fuck, you can have America, bro. We own all kind of other shit outside the country. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yes. Yes, he definitely did, Easy. He did. He definitely did. Definitely did. And we also brought in a guy from Carolina, you know, that's familiar with Gilmore's work as well. What opponent are you most excited to play against next year? The Niners. The Niners. I'm always looking forward to that battle, man. I'm always looking forward to, because I'm from Northern California. You know what I mean? Where I'm from in Sacramento, you either a Raider or a Niner, point blank, period. So it's just a lot of shit talk that week. You know, whoever wins, I'm either turning my phone completely off so nobody can get a hold of me, or I'm blowing everybody else's phones up and laughing hysterically. So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Steven says, how's that album coming along, Docs? To be honest with you, brother, I haven't been working on it. Me and AP9 are supposed to be doing an album, but my brother AP had a situation where he went down for a little bit. He was in jail, just got back out. So we're going to start working on it. And then my brother Fingers is actually in LA right now working with Mozzie and Selly Rue. So he's actually in the middle of a crazy busy schedule right now. You know, shout out to Mozzie too. He just signed with Yo Gotti. He's doing big things, man. So I know my brother L Fingers is out there going to work right now. So yeah, but I'll be definitely working on some music here very, very soon, my brother. Very soon. Steven, facts. It'll never die. Ever, bro. Ever. Oakland is still home. Regardless, it is never going to change. I tell everybody this. I live in Texas now. So what you mean to tell me I'm not from Sacramento anymore? You mean to tell me I'm not from Northern California anymore because I live out here? Doesn't matter. I can live here for the rest of my life. I can die in Texas. At the end of the day, I'm still born and raised in Northern California. So I'm from Northern California. And the Raiders will always be from California. Point blank, period. The end. Let me see. Rob Ryan and Andy Reid competing for them cheeseburgers. Stupid, bro. Docs, facts. Raiders are awarded NFL marketing rights in Mexico. So basically, they have the rights to have games in the Mexico market. Raiders run Mexico. Facts. Factory outlet, brother. Facts. And my little brother makes beats. He's produced a couple songs with Shooter Gang Coney. Coney's dope, too. My brother Fingers does a lot for with Coney, man. Shout out to Coney. We need a new nation rap. That last one was fire, though. MF, I just dropped one, bro. I just dropped one like a month ago. I got two of them. Well, I got Soul Nation that I dropped last year. But I just dropped one with AP9 and my brother Pookie Alzado like a month ago. So go check it out, bro. We redid the Loonies I'm a Raider. And I'm very disappointed in Yuckmouth right now, man. Very disappointed. I went to his I went to his Instagram channel or Instagram page, and this motherfucker's out there wearing a Rams hat and a Rams jersey, talking about when your team ain't in it. Nah, bro. Nah. We not doing that, Yuck. We know you a legend, King. We not doing that shit, bro. We not doing that, Yuck. I'm going to have to call you, bro, and revoke that Raider card of yours, brother. We don't do that shit. We don't do that shit. We don't do that. Cap, I promise you, bro. Look, let's get it together. Let's get it together, man. Let's get it together. Look, my life frees up a lot after Tuesday. After Tuesday, I got a lot more time. So we got to put it together. Let me see. Docs, do you think we'll even get a backup QB through free agency, or will McDaniels just draft one? I think it's the Patriots' way to draft one. So I definitely think we get one. I definitely think we get one in the draft. Definitely. But I still think we may get one in free agency and see what happens. I don't know. Did New England carry 3 quarterbacks last year? That's one thing I didn't look into. Did they carry 3? If they carried 3, then we'll probably go get a veteran and draft one. I think they carried 3, right? They had Hoyer. They had Mac Jones. And they had Stidham, right? Is Stidham still over there? They got 3. They had 3. And think about that. And 2 of them they drafted. So, yeah, we'll get a veteran in free agency, and then we'll go grab one in the draft. Definitely. Jerome, from what it's this year, LA, next year, New Orleans, the following year, Las Vegas. That's what I think. That's what I think it is right there. I think that it's in New Orleans the following year, next year, and then it's in Vegas the following year after that. Which I'm happy with, because last year Tampa went in Tampa. What a coincidence. This year, the Rams go when it's in LA. What a coincidence. So I can only imagine motherfuckers tripping if it was in Vegas next year and we went next year. You know what I mean? So I don't see how it's even possible for three home teams to go to the Super Bowl in 3 years in a row. So let's go to New Orleans this year, y'all. Or Phoenix, one of them. Phoenix, New Orleans. What is it? Phoenix? Yeah, Arizona. There you go. Arizona. Either way, I lived out there. So that's one of, look, I lived in Phoenix for like a year and a half. Let's go to Phoenix. Let's go to Phoenix. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all correcting me. Yes, Phoenix. I thought it was New Orleans. But we play New Orleans next year. You know what? I need to do something real quick. This is what I want to do real quick. Let me see something. I want to see what games I'm going to this year. That's what I want to do. I'm going to pull this up on the screen, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. No, not that one. Not that one, because I want to know road and all that. I know we play New Orleans. Let me see. All right, boom. Here we go. All right, let me pull this up real quick, y'all. Let me pull this up. Let's shoot this shit real quick. All right. Boom. Here we go. What games are you guys going to this year? So I'm looking at this list. Home games, I'm definitely going to the Niners game if it's in Vegas. Patriots game, if that's in Vegas, because one of them is going to be a Mexico City game. Either way, if they're both in Vegas, I'm going to the Niners and Patriots game, period, point blank. But one of them is going to be in Mexico. I don't really see maybe a Chiefs game this year. I want to go, but I want to go to Arrowhead. You know what? I'm going to go to Vegas probably once or twice this year, and it's probably going to be either the Patriots or Niners, because I know one of them is going to be in Mexico City. And I went to a Chargers game this year. I went to the Ravens. I went to the Bears. I'll go to the Cardinals. I'm going to go see the Cardinals game. Go see Kyler get his ass kicked. So I'll probably do that. And on the road, New Orleans I can drive to New Orleans from where I am. Kansas City, I can drive there. I'm going to Arrowhead this year for sure. That's a 7-hour drive for me. I think New Orleans is pretty much like a 7-hour drive as well. I want to go to Seattle badly. I love Seattle. I used to travel there all the time when I did music full time. Always did shows up there. Shout to Tacoma and Seattle. I love that whole area. So I'm looking at Seattle, the Chiefs, New Orleans. Damn, I want to go to Tennessee again too. I loved going to Nashville. I've been there twice. I've been to Nashville twice, and we won both games. But I've been there before, so I'm going to do something different. But I've been to New Orleans before too. Shit, I went there for 2016, week 1. All right, this is what I'm going to do, y'all. And you got to hold me to this. I'm picking 3 road games and 3 home games. It's going to be KC, New Orleans, Pittsburgh. Damn, nah, but Seattle, man. Fuck. Shit. Fuck it. 4 of them. That's 4 road games I'm going to. And I'll stay away from Dallas. I'll stay away from Vegas as much as possible this year. I'll go to 2 games in Vegas, 3 or 4 road games. That's what I'm doing this year. Home games, Arizona, Patriots, Niners, but one of them are probably going to be in Mexico City. And then road games, New Orleans, Kansas City, Pittsburgh, Seattle. Yeah, JT, somebody actually reached out to me and asked me to to host a tailgate party out there in Jacksonville. They hit me up and was like, call me, let's talk. I would love for you to come out here and host our tailgate situation. But I don't know how, you know what I mean, how serious that shit is. People hit me up about bullshit all the time. Top beats Pittsburgh, not Denver. I've been to Denver before, top beats a bunch of times. My sister actually lives out there. So I want to go somewhere new. I'm gonna go hit Pittsburgh. I haven't been to Pittsburgh before. Never been out there. And I can fly to my brother's house in New York. He lives in Jamestown. I can drive 3 hours away and go straight to Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna do that. Or I can go to my family's house in Toledo, Ohio, stay out there for the weekend, not have to get a hotel and just drive to Pittsburgh. So it's convenient for me. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. No, we don't. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we have 8 home games and 9 away games. But one of them is a road game because it's Mexico City. So really, we only have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 home games this year. Damn, think about that. 7 home games. But we also have 2 games in LA against the Rams and the Chargers. So that's they made up for it. They made up for it. We still got 9 home games. We still got 9 home games because we got the Rams and the Chargers away games. So it doesn't matter. They evened it out. They knew what they were doing. Docs, if you go to Nashville, let me know, bro. I'm trying to go to that one too. Yeah, I've been out there twice. So that's one. And me and my wife love Nashville. We love going out there, hitting all the barbecue spots, listening to all the music. So, hey, I might bust a move back out there. And I definitely got to hit up Mosh and Murph and all them, man. I might have to go out there and hit the man cave at the fan cave and go fuck with them and do a podcast. I definitely might have to do that. Valerie, we have actually 7 home games. Technically, supposedly we have 8, right? But one of them is in Mexico City. So we have 7 home games. But we also play on 2 road games in LA. So they even out. Yeah, bourbon is hella fun. I love Nashville. When I lived in Atlanta, I used to drive out there all the time. It was only like a 3.5 hour drive. So I used to love driving out there and go to those games. Hope you cut a beat that gets as big as Bang Bang 9 again. KC, man, you know, at the end of the day, bro, that's E40, man. That's the big homie. You know what I mean? It's going to be tough to overshadow someone of his stature. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you one thing. I think that So Nation did everything that I wanted it to do. It reached a huge demographic. The numbers are insane. And I was blessed to see So Nation blow up like the way it did. So Nation is one of the reasons why I got to 13,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to E40, but, you know, my song definitely did what it's supposed to do. Raiders MF, I live in Ohio. We definitely need to pull up to Pittsburgh. Let me know, brother. I'll definitely be out there. Chef, I appreciate you. Top, I appreciate you. Raiders, Cardinals in Mexico City. Maybe. I can see that too. I hope it is because I want to go to the Niners and Patriots games in Vegas. Those are the 2 games I want to go to. So I hope the Cardinals game is in Mexico City. Yes, definitely. We will always run LA. LA is that's our city, bro. That's our city. Ravoda. It's always going to be. Always. Definitely going to be our city. LA is a Raider city. Point blank, period. Let me see. Get a few more in here real quick. Let me see. The Docs crew is getting bigger and bigger. Some legendary lives lately. I appreciate you. And I definitely have some new guests that's going to be coming on here soon. I'm excited about. We're going to get some new blood in here, man. We're going to be talking some shit. And yeah, I'm working on some big things behind the scenes. Some dope guests. You know, I love that we're a whole big community and we all bounce around each other's channels a lot, but I don't want to be stagnant. I want to start bringing some different people in and doing some different things, whether they're players, ex-players, coaches. I want to do something different. And I'm definitely going to be working on that this year a lot. Raider Joe, I'm definitely going, bro. This is facts. Factory. Let me see. Make another track with Pookie. I'm definitely gonna do another one with my brother Pookie. Definitely. Pookie's my dog. That's family right there. Steven, I'm not going for anybody, my brother. If I have to pick, I want the Bengals to win. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be selfish, and I want to be the only team that won a ring in LA. That's the reason why. And also to see Cincinnati do what they do, like to see Burrow come back from a torn ACL last year and then come back his sophomore year and do what he did and to win it. Damn, that's big. And also, I can always say, and hey, Derek Carr, David Kardashians, cover your ears real quick. Cover your ears. Hold on, just ear mittens real quick. Cover your ear. If Cincinnati wins, right, I can always say you can win a ring without an offensive line. You can always win a ring without an offensive line. All right, Kardashian, I'm done. Y'all can take your earmuffs off. You can listen now. Let me see. When we beat the Pats in Vegas, I can't wait to see Belichick's reaction. Facts. Rank the schedule. Looks like it's in our favor. Talk that shit, Greg. Raider Chaos. Factory outlet. Valerie says facts. Yeah. Just imagine that. Imagine Joe Burrow winning a championship with one of the worst offensive lines in the league. Sacked 9 times against Tennessee and still winning. I don't want to hear shit about nothing no more. It's no more excuses, man. It's got to be Tim Brown, man. It's got to be Tim Brown. It has to be. It has to be Tim Brown. And I've already had conversations with him on Instagram in the DM, and I'm already working with, like off and on with Charles Woodson with the whiskey and stuff. So those two are the guys that I definitely would want to have come on the show. Seawood, Timmy, and I would love to have Howie Long on as well. Those are the 3 guys I would love to bring on. I don't really want to bring on guys that's still playing for the team. You know what I mean? I really want it. There's only a few guys that I would because, me and Max are mad cool. We talk on IG and shit. But like, I want to bring on guys that I used to play with. I mean, that I used to watch when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So that's big. That's why I love to do shows with Stu, and I love to have other guys that used to play the game come on and do that type of shit. Just Burrow being there should already tell you. There you go, Andrew. Factory outlet. Talk that shit, brother. Tim Brown will be epic. And he lives out here too, Steven. He lives in Dallas. He's from here. So and his cousin actually cuts my hair. You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely make that happen. To be honest, man, I'm just so consumed with what I'm already doing that I don't even be reaching out about no interviews and shit. I just love what I do already. You know what I mean? And one thing that you got to realize when you start doing shit like this, y'all, do you understand how bad it would be if I brought one of my idols on to do a show and they ended up being an asshole? Like my 2 favorite athletes of all time, I come on here and I watch Seawood, which I wouldn't see that. Seawood's actually a good dude, and Timmy's a great individual. They're both great guys. But I'm just saying sometimes you bring on these guys that you grew up idolizing, and they're not who you thought, you weren't. Then it just fucks everything up for you, right? You're like, damn, man, this is my favorite athlete of all time, and it just didn't turn out how I wanted it to turn out. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just gotta love people from a distance. You know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, Seawood and Timmy are great. Great. Timmy never had to reach out to me. He sent me some shit on Instagram just randomly. And I was like, man, what's up, man? And I was like, man, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And, me doing this stuff with Seawood and his whiskey, it's a blessing, man. Seawood put me in his stories a few times. That's fire. For me to be able to say Charles Woodson put me in his stories, like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Raider MFX, they say never meet your idols. For real, bro. For real. Michael, definitely a strong Christian, my brother. Definitely. Definitely loves his family. I love it. And that's what I'm on, man. Love my wife, love my kids. And that's the only kind of people I want to be around. You know what I mean? That's another reason why I would love to be around Timmy and Seawood. They're very present in their kids' lives. They're great husbands. That's the kind of people I want to be around. You know what I mean? I refuse to be around the same motherfuckers that I used to come up around. Facts. Marcus Allen disappointed me. See, Andrew? See what I'm saying, bro? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? How come Valerie's messages keep getting deleted? I'm not deleting anything for Valerie. I see everything Valerie putting in, Top. I don't see anything getting deleted, brother. Hey, Samoan's definitely doing something. My brother Samoan's definitely working with them as well. And Cody. Shout out to my brother Cody, too. Brother Cody text me, too. I got to hit him back about this whole Vegas trip. But yeah, they're both at some capacity. I don't know what it is, but they're both definitely in the same room. You know what I'm saying? It says it's detracted. So she must have deleted her own comment. Oh, you know why? Because Valerie spelled something wrong. That's why. I think that's why. Timmy don't cuss or drink. He would inspire you. That's dope, man. That's dope, bro. I cuss enough for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Let me see. What's everybody doing for the Super Bowl tomorrow, y'all? Put down in the comment section, man. What are you guys doing tomorrow? What are y'all doing tomorrow for the Super Bowl? Let me know what you guys got going on. I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing nothing. Halftime show. James says working. Raider Chaos says making videos. Talk that shit, my brother. That's what I think I'm going to do tomorrow, too. And I think I got to rework the website, oaklasvegas.com. If you guys haven't checked it out, I'm about to add some new shirts. For those who haven't seen certain designs, I'm going to put some new designs up, you guys. If you guys want to go support them, I definitely got let me see. I got a few things that I want to put up. I'm going to put this up. I definitely want to put the Trolls Can't Fight t-shirts up. I got to put the eye patch on the emoji, though. I got to put the eye patch on the emoji. But I want to put the Trolls Don't Fight up. I got to put that up. And another one, I got to put the Impact Over Views, Impact Over Subs t-shirt. I got to put both of those up. I got a couple other things I'm doing as well. Shout out to my brother Hammer, man. Popped in. Shout out to Big Bro. Congrats on 13K. Keep grinding. Raiders. Shout out to my brother Hammer, man. A great show with you and Mitch as well tonight, my brother. I'm proud of you. Keep moving, man. Keep making boss moves. Keep grinding, my brother. For real, for real. Let me see. I'm going to be working, making some pieces. Hey, Suze, where you work at, bro? Where you work at, King? Yep, needs an eye patch. I got the eye patch on that bitch. He would be a great guest to get on the show. Who you talking about, Top? Let me see. That was a fire show. Factory. Let me see. If Timmy played with Rice QBs, he would have all records. Play with 22 different QBs. Timmy's the GOAT. Talk that Timmy's the GOAT shit, bro. Talk it, bro. Talk. Timmy's the GOAT. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's my favorite athlete of all time. Ever. Valerie says, I am a teacher for the disabled client. That's a beautiful thing, Valerie. You are definitely doing God's work. Continue to thrive in what you're doing, fam. I love it. Motor City Pizza from Costco. They got. I worked there hella years of my life. They got Motor City Pizza and shit now. Fuck. That's crazy. But yeah, let me see. Football season, you guys, is officially over tomorrow night. That's when all the rumors start flying. I'm telling y'all now, come Monday, there's going to be so much bullshit in the media. Prepare for it. Watch, you're going to go on Bleacher Report, ESPN. Everything's going to be so slow that people are going to start creating narratives and doing all kind of weird shit. Just make sure you keep an eye out for the fuck shit. It's gonna be a lot of weird shit going on come Monday. Definitely. I work at Papa Murphy's in Stockton. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to Stockton, the 209. I remember those days, Papa Murphy's. We used to have one in South Sac, and I used to go over there and buy that frozen joint. You could buy it with the EBT card, man. Swipe. You hear me? You can buy Papa Murphy's with the EBT joint. You know what I mean? Can't tell me shit. Can't tell me nothing. Let me see. I bet Raiders signed Gronk from the Pats. What do you mean from the Bucks? And I can definitely see that happening. I can definitely see that happening. What I'm hearing is, though, that he wants to go play for the Cincinnati Bengals. You know, he's from that area. So what I'm hearing is he wants to go over there and play. That boy Gronk, man, that boy is a ring chaser for real. That man said, I'm about to go anywhere the rings are going. That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy. Let me see. USFL is starting soon. I mean, yeah, Gabe. I'm gonna be honest with you though, brother. From Pittsburgh, but I mean, come on, Ohio, Pittsburgh. That shit is in that same realm. You can get from Pennsylvania to Ohio in no time. You know what I mean? So you know, same shit. And he played at Cincinnati, bro. He played at Cincinnati. He was wasn't he? Yeah, he played. He was a Bearcat, right? He played at Cincinnati, wasn't he? Or was that Kelsey? Kelsey was a Bearcat. I got all kind of shit mixed up right now, bro. Yeah, I think Kelsey played at Cincinnati. Either way, man, they not Raiders, so I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? But I know Kelsey's from that. I mean, Gronk's from that area. You know what I mean? They both went to Woodland Hills High School. There you go, Steven. There you go. Gronk played in Arizona. There you go. Bearcat, Wildcat. Same shit to me. Let me see. I'm usually getting ready to watch some A's spring training games here in Phoenix. So, Raider Bob, I used to live next door. I used to live right next to the training facility. I used to live right there in Tempe, and there was some apartments right there on the corner by Circle K. And I used to walk to the baseball diamond right on the corner. It's right by where they played at that time when I was living out there. It was right next to Arizona State, right next to the college. That shit used to be cracking so hard. So hard. Let me see. Everybody keep talking about Carr getting traded, man. I don't see it happening, man. I really don't. I don't see that happening at all. And if we do, that's going to be big. That would be huge. But it has to be an upgrade or we're just retarded. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, like you let him go for no reason and you bring back some bullshit, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, that's crazy. Rob, I be wanting to do it. Bro, I got a whole A's logo. Look at this shit, y'all. Let me show you something. Shout out to my boy Chuck. I'm gonna show y'all something. I got an A's logo. I got a Kings logo. Look, this was the idea. This was the plan when I first started this shit, right? I was gonna do A's channel. I'm gonna do an A's channel too. Look at that shit. Hold on, let me take this shit off. Gonna do an A's channel, right? It's gonna do a Kings channel. I got all the logos set up. All of them. It's gonna do all that shit. But I was like, you know what, man? It's just them seasons be hella long. There's too much shit going on, you know, way too much. You guys still did not show up. He played hooky on me, bro. He left his little bro out to die, man. Cold game, bro. It's a cold game. The Lakers is ass, Cal, and the Warriors just beat them. Bro, Gabe, I know you're a Dodgers fan. You know what I mean? I would love to talk some baseball, though. I definitely would. the more the channel gets to start growing, the more I start reaching out. I'm thinking about doing more things. You know what I mean? The mental health thing, the music, you know, the Raiders off the rip. That's always gonna be number one on the channel. But I definitely want to do some A's and some King shit. I'm gonna start expanding and doing some different things. Definitely. And here in a minute, this is going to become a network, you guys. So I'm definitely going to be bringing on young kids, like interns and stuff, to do their own shows here soon. You know what I mean? Like, but it's only going to be teams that I love. I'm not going to bring anybody else on and do a different NFL team or no shit like that. It's only going to be Raiders, A's, and Kings, or Sharks or some shit. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not fucking around with nothing that I don't fuck with. SinCal, you guys buy rings every year, bro. I mean, come on, bro. I'm from a small market, brother. And it took for y'all to cheat us to win that. You know what I mean? So stop it, man. Don't go that route, bro. Did you? And I grew up playing baseball my whole life. I'm telling you, like, I was a star shortstop my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a beast in the newspaper every week. I had the Padres and the Blue Jays come out and scout me, but I was just a fuck up. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's where it used to be, though. Raiders, Zach, it was great for both teams, brother. It made both of our teams better. It made us instantly better now, and it made you guys better in the future. It was a perfect trade for me, brother. I loved it for both of us. You guys are going to have a hell of a basketball player with Tyrese Halliburton. It hurt my soul to see him leave, but also we got a 2-time All-Star and Sabonis, and we're 2-0 already with him. So we moving and grooving. I love it. Yeah. Is Kobe in your top 5? No, he's definitely in my top 10, though. He's definitely in my top 10. I grew up hating Kobe Bryant. I grew up hating Kobe with all my heart. But, you know, when he passed, I had to be honest with myself and say, man, Kobe was literally one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Let me see. Can I message you on FB? I don't have Instagram or Twitter. Kip. Yeah, I have a Facebook, fam. Just look me up. Look up Graphk Raider. Dream Free Agency. Shout out to Sean. If there was no salary cap. Morgan Moses, Devontae Adams, Brandon Scherf, J.C. Jackson, Calais Campbell, which I think he may retire. Mike Gesicki. Damn, bro. Yeah, I don't think any team in the world can. Shit, the New York Yankees couldn't afford that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, that you get those guys, you're probably gonna win a Super Bowl. You're probably gonna win a Super Bowl. Facts. Let me see. Shout out to Michael. Doc, will you like this? You will like this. I wore Eric Turner's 29 at the last Super Bowl. Was a great safety, died of stomach cancer the year before. Damn, bro. Prayers to Eric Turner. My apologies, fam. I don't know who you're talking about. But prayers, man. Prayers out to him and his family. Definitely. Are you a Golden State Warriors fan? No, I'm a Sacramento Kings fan. Die hard, man. Look. Somewhere. Look, there goes the Sharks tattoo. There goes the Kings tattoo. Somewhere around this shit. Where the fuck is the Kings? Oh, there it goes. Kings tattoo's down there. You know what I mean? And there's another one right here on my wrist. You know what I'm talking about? Got the other one on my wrist. I appreciate you, family. Thank you for being here. Like I said, you guys, tonight, man, I just came to come on and shoot the shit with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like the show, we had a whole show drawn up and planned out, and my brother didn't pop in today, so I just kind of had to just shoot the shit, come on here and just do what it do. You know what I mean? That's why I'm just like, everybody put your comments in the comment section. Let's just talk. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Let's just have fun tonight. You know what I mean? It's the off season. Not a lot going on. Tomorrow is the last football game, period, of the season. So it sucks, bro. It sucks. That football's finally over. But I'm excited. That, you know, we got free agency coming up in the draft. You know what I mean? Me and the wife will be in Las Vegas for 5 days for the draft. We'll be out there before the draft starts and after the draft starts. After the draft ends. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. JT, I'm on a 30-day cleanse right now, so I don't even want to think about alcohol, but I love Don Julio. Don Julio is my drink. Don Julio is my drink. Chaos, I appreciate you. You the GOAT, family. You the GOAT. Shout out to Angry Kirk. Thanks for all you do, Docs. No, thank you for being here, King. If you weren't here, you guys weren't here, I wouldn't have nobody to talk about. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you, brother. Docs, shout out to my brother Jose, man, popping in. Docs, what do you think about Rob Ryan? I love it. I love it, man. I said this again on Phil's show tonight. I said the cool thing is this, right? Patrick Graham, he's a level-headed coach. He can get a little feisty, but they're going to be fire and ice. Rob Ryan is going to work very closely with Patrick Graham. He's the senior assistant that we just signed. He's a former Raider. The guy is fucking – he has a fire to him. Let's just say that. You know the Ryans, these guys are fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be the guy. They're going to play good cop, bad cop. And I love it. He's very respected in the league, and he's definitely going to help Patrick Graham and help them in terms of implementing the Raider way. Because as I said earlier, Rob Ryan was with the Raiders before. He knows the Raider way, and he knows what it is. You know what I mean? Simple and plain. But shout out to my brother Jose, man. I'm definitely excited about Rob Ryan, bro. I love it. I love it. I love that he's back in the black and silver, the silver and black. I love it, man. And like I said, there was a message I got earlier from Stu, text message that Rob Ryan sent a message saying back in black, baby. Like he's excited. He's excited. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. Raiders till death. Phil Jones and Wasted got into it. What you mean? What do you mean? What you mean? What do you mean they got into it? I can see that. I can definitely see that. But what you mean? Rob Ryan is a fighter. Factory, Gabe. Wipe your feet and hit the like, or wipe your butt and hit dislike. JT stupid, man. JT stupid. Yep, Steven, this is facts. Ryan will tell these guys when they fuck up and they better button up. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's going to be fire and ice. You know what I mean? It's going to be all that. I'm telling you, it's going to be a beautiful thing. The Graphk and No Show. Hey, that's fire, Angry. I'm going to call it that. The Graphk and No Show. But I'm about to change the thumbnail and change the name of this video once it's up. Because for some reason, I still thought that Stu was going to pop in, but Stu did what Stu did and just didn't pop in. Graphk, what do you keep up with the rest of the division and what they do, or you just focus on what the Raiders do? I mean, just another DJ. You have to focus on that, right? You got to focus on the teams in your division. At the end of the day, bro, you have to look. The goal is to win your division. That should be every year. So you have to watch the Chiefs. You have to watch the Chargers. You have to watch the Broncos, because in a perfect world, you win those 6 games and you're on your way to win the division. Yes, in terms of trying to focus on yourselves and just better your team, you have to do that. But you definitely have to keep an eye on a team that you play twice a year. Simple and plain. You have to give them a more concentration than you would give any other team in the league that you play, because you play these guys twice a year. You know what I mean? So focus on what we do, but also great teams know how to focus on them and focus on everybody else in their division. You know what I mean? I know a lot of coaches say all we can do is focus on us and do what we do. Nah, man, it's simple and plain. You have to focus on everything that you got going on. Doc's Eric Turner played for the Raiders in 2000. I think he was a safety. Got you, 5150. I'm going to definitely look that up. I know that name sounds familiar. Angry says, Graphk and Honcho on a live will be fucking outrageous. Hangry, did you, bro? You know, me and Honcho used to have a show, bro. The Wipe Them Feet and Get the Strap. I mean, if you want to see us on a show together, we have about 100 lives together. So if you want, go on my channel or go on Honcho's channel. Just type in Graphic Raider and Honcho, and you'll definitely see a million of them. Yeah, the fuck happened with wasting the field? I'm trying to see that. I don't know what happened with that. What pick would piss you off? Bruh. There's a lot of them. Oh, they were playing around. Oh shit, they were really arguing. John, it have to be like if we reached for like a Desmond Ritter or like, you know what I mean? Or if we went for one of them type of guys, or we drafted like a second round graded wide receiver and we got him in the first round. You know what I mean? I just there's a lot of reaches that can happen in this first round. Let's just say that I'm excited about the guys that we have drafting now because I feel like we're not going to reach. I feel like we're going to go get the best player available. Phil and Wasted was arguing about what toe picks they was posting on the OnlyFans. Just a big argument on Phil's channel. You know how everyone argue. What? I said that, AJ. I was the one that actually talked about that. I said, you know, I can see Josh McDaniels going out and getting the offensive lineman. He wants to shore up that O-line. He wants to protect his quarterback. I definitely can see if one of those great linemen drop, if you can get a tackle, I can definitely see Josh McDaniels going and getting the tackle. I could, or even a guard. I would not be shocked. To be honest with you, at this point, I think Josh McDaniels may be even leaning towards that. I would not be shocked at all if that happened. Rob said, Docs don't know what shit. I know what OnlyFans is, man. Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, bro. I'm about to go start me an OnlyFans page, man. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Why not? Tell my wife, look, babe, don't say nothing. Just take a picture of the gooch. I'm about to upload it. We about to make $1 million. You feel me? Why not? Tell my wife, take a picture of the gooch. We're going to upload this shit. We're going to make 1.2 and we're going to retire. Why not? Why not? You know what I mean? There ain't enough gooch out in the world. You feel me? There's not enough gooch out there in the world, man. Why not? Fuck it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like a Greek gooch. You know what I mean? Like just put up a Greek gooch. Like that shit. Come on, man. That's some godly shit. Miss Queen, she said she's one of the investors of come on, talk that shit. Talk that shit. Nah, man. We keep that shit real grimy, son. We keep it real grimy, son. We don't manscape the gooch. You know what I mean? We let that shit air out, man. That shit grow how it grow, man. That shit is God-given gooch. GGG. God-given gooch. Come on, man. God-given, bro. You know what I'm talking about? We don't save that shit. God-given, King. GGG. Triple G. Not the boxer. We're talking about God-given gooch, man. No super guys. Don't you listen? You stupid, JT. You stupid, bro. Shout out to my dog, JT, man. I knew you guys don't listen anyway. Triple G, man. Fun fact, Rob Ryan had the Raiders defense ranked 8th in the league back in 2006. Talk that shit, DJ. Talk that shit, bro. Talk that shit. Trolling my own shit. Trolling my own shit. Fuck you talking about, man? Ain't no other Raider content creator in the world that can talk about booty hole and gooch and have everybody tuned in to fuck with it. Super pause. Come on, man. Buttholes and gooch, bro. GGG, dog. You know what I'm talking about? Can't nobody else get away with this shit, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're going to create a new one. We ain't going to do OnlyFans. We doing only gooch. Only gooch. Hammer says 17 away from 2K. Talk that shit, brother. Everybody run Hammer's numbers up, man. Let's get them up tonight. I'll go make 17 fake accounts tonight, bro, and run that shit up. Left my South Sac just entered the building. You better recognize. Hey, that's a bar right there, Top Beats, because what's south of the sack? It's the gooch. I'm getting canceled for sure. They gonna take my page the fuck away, bro. Holy shit, bro. Hey, I need to drink alcohol, bro. Like being sober is just it's too much, bro. It's too much. Hey, Uniker, you don't got to be here, bro. You don't have to be here, bro. You don't have to be here. I talk about what I want to talk about, King. I'll talk about my gooch for another 30 minutes if I want to, man. Fuck you talking about? Gucci man. Motherfucker try to tell me what to talk about on my page. Fuck out of here. Crazy. Oh shit, man. Let me see. He said, "Don't do it, Dax." Dax, aka Gucci man. I'm in tears, bro. Fucking crazy. Hey, some of y'all need to start your own page, man. Just talk about whatever you want to talk about. You feel me? Over here, we talk about Gooch, man. You know what I mean? I promise you, David, this is a regular try iced coffee, bro. That's it. That's it. Ain't nothing in it. Graphk, what player do you think will benefit the most from Rob Ryan's addition? That's a good question, Arkham. Shout out to my dog. Hey, I be seeing Arkham too. Shout out to my dude. He be all in the discords. I be seeing you comment all the time on Bleacher Report. My boy Arkham be active as fuck in the community. Shout out to my dog. I be trying to comment on shit on Bleacher Report. They won't let me comment. I don't even know why. I have no idea. One day I seen a bunch of people having a conversation about me. I couldn't even defend myself. I was like, damn, bro, I can't even come in here and talk. But I'll say this. I think most of those guys, most of the defense. I don't want to sound like I'm just kind of just stray away from your question, but I think a lot of them are. You know what I'm saying? I think he can work wonders with Abram. You know what I mean? I think Abram will learn a lot. You know what I mean from Rob Ryan because Rob Ryan's been around this league for so long. They're both feisty. I think if anything, Rob Ryan can coach Abram up a little bit. Last year Abram got a lot better with his discipline. I think that Rob Ryan will give him that perfect balance of discipline and don't give a fuck, right? Like you have to have that balance of don't give a fuck and discipline. So I definitely think Abram will. Maybe Divine Diablo. You know what I mean? But I think Abram. I'm gonna go with Abram. I think he's gonna work wonders with him. I think that Rob Ryan is going to attach himself to Abram from day one. He's gonna go right up to him and say, "Hey, come here, man. Come here." You know what I mean? And they're gonna work wonders. Raider Chaos. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If he don't like Burks and Mitch is my guy, Mitch don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Traylon Burks is one of the best players in this draft, bar none. So whoever says they don't like Burks, and he may have said it because this is the media response, right? This is what everyone is saying. Arkansas didn't demonstrate the whole route tree, right? This is what everybody's saying in the media. Oh, we don't know how good Burks is because they didn't demonstrate the whole route tree. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. This man played on the outside in the slot. I seen this guy take an end around for like 70 yards. This guy can catch. He can run routes. I'm not worried about anything. I think that Burks is one of the only for sure things, one of the for sure players in this draft. That's how highly I think of Traylon Burks out of Arkansas. They say he drops the ball too. I don't think so, Randy. I don't think so. What I've seen from him, I don't think so. The man got 5X hands. He pretty much catches everything that comes his way. Don't be shocked if he's the first wide receiver off the board. I think it's going to be him or Drake London. Or maybe somebody says, I'm in love with one of the Ohio State boys. You know what I mean? Olave or Garrett Wilson. I mean, one of them. But I think that Burks is like the for sure thing. Let me see. Mitch qualified it with Silling and Floor. Silling, Andre Johnson, Floor, Laquan Treadwell. I don't see that. I don't see that at all. I don't see that. First of all, Burke is way faster than Andre Johnson. So I don't like that comparison. I mean, if you want to say stature, I think that, I know Burke is what, 6'3", 6'4", but nah. I don't know. I don't know. Shout out to my brother Mitch though. Shout out to my brother Mitch. How would you stupid. Oh, bro, this is the thing though, right? Everybody, that's why, man, I don't watch a lot of shit on the internet because everybody just goes and pretty much just plagiarizes what everybody else says. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to find out about a player, I'm gonna go watch them and give my own assessment, right? I'll still like do mock drafts and I'll read what they say about them. I'll definitely do that. You know what I mean? And see what other people say about them. I'll read everything, but I'll also bring my own assessment. You know what I mean? And let's be honest, you guys. As much content as Mitch drops, he drops a lot. Does Mitch have enough time to watch all these guys film? I'll wait. No, he doesn't, because he works all the time. So if you don't have time to watch film, you have time to sit back and watch film. Andre Johnson was fast, Hefe. I'm not saying he wasn't fast. I think Burks got him. So if you don't have that time to watch films, like how can I sit there and say this, that, like go off of what you can't just watch one video and be like, oh, he looks like this dude. And this is a lot of people just say shit just to say shit. And I'm not saying it's just Mitch. There's a lot of people. You know what I mean? You just have to be able to do your due diligence and do your homework before you make an assessment on somebody. You know what I mean? Don't just say, oh, his ceiling is this and his floor is this. If somebody else said it. Now, if that's what Mitch really meant and he watched that, then more respect to him. But I'm just saying, I know motherfucking schedules, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real. You're not sitting back and watching everybody's film. You're not. Point blank, period, the end. So, it is what it is. Valerie said, wasted dissed you tonight. How did wasted diss me? How did wasted diss me? Drop a 4 in the if y'all want to keep DC. I hope Burks is there for us. That would be amazing, man. I watched him because my bro-in-law is a professor at the University of Arkansas, and he's always telling us when they're on. Hey, man, Burks is a monster, man. Burks is a monster. Hey, and that's why I love my bro, because he's a hustler. He gets to it. He gets to the grind. I respect it. I will never disrespect anybody hustle, man. I respect it. The nation, there's not one quarterback in this draft that would make us a contender this year. Maybe in another year or two, a few years, maybe, but nobody this year. So we're not moving on from Carr. It's just not going to happen. The nation, it's not going to happen. DC will be our quarterback this year. This is the funniest shit in the world right here. Burks will definitely be there, I think. Out to Randy Savage with the funny ass comment. He'll definitely be there, I think. Oh shit. That's fucking hilarious. What's really live with all this? No, there ain't no slander. I think, Valerie, you meant Stu. You meant Stu. You didn't mean wasted. You meant Stu. Stu's the one that didn't show up. Not wasted. Not wasted. My brother wasted. If I sent wasted the StreamYard link, he would have been here in 2 seconds. That's my dog. Y'all don't even know. Last night when I got off the live, me and him talked for like 2 hours on the phone. You know what I mean? Like, that's my guy. You know what I mean? So it was definitely Stu that didn't show up. It wasn't wasted. Definitely. I think. Graphk, you've inspired me to increase my hustle 1,000%. Much respect. My brother, man. I appreciate you, King. I appreciate you, my brother. That means a lot. My bad. You meant Stu. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Valerie. It's all love. Brian says, yo, Graphk, what's your expectations for the upcoming season? Salute, bro. I'm looking at it like this. I'm expecting an 11-6 record, right? The last 3 years, we pretty much gotten better by a game, right? Right. So I'm expecting, 10-7 this year. Let's take it up a notch. We got a better regime here. We got a better front office now. Why not go up a game? I'm going 11-6. That's what I'm doing. Randy, who do you have in front of him, brother? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, he's over there right now. Hold on. Hey, you guys. I'm about to go over there right now. I'm about to go over there. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Are they still live over there? Are they still live? Oh, shit. Hold on. They still live over there? No, they're off, right? Let me see.
I can't wait to make it and show you guys. I love art, so.
Ah, damn, my dog is off.
So what do you make?
Never mind. He ain't even there no more. He ain't there no more. They live. Yeah, I was just on their show before I came on mine. I was over there for about 45 minutes. If you guys play the playback on Unfiltered Truth show, I was over there. I was over there for almost an hour. He got mad and left. Oh shit. I gotta call my dog, man. See what's up with him. But yeah, you guys, we're coming up on 2 hours. Once again, I apologize tonight about Stu crazy ass not showing up. But I appreciate you guys for being here. I'll definitely make that show up to you guys. I love my brother Stu. I know sometimes he goes through his own things and he kind of just hides from the world. And I get it. I love my brother. When I was saying I was disappointed in him, I meant that, but I would never mean that in a way where, it's disrespect, because I love Stu. I love Stu to death, man. That's my brother, man. And I know he would do anything for me in this world except for show up to this goddamn show today. You know what I mean? But I love him to death, and I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Have a safe and fun Super Bowl Sunday. Make sure you're not drinking and driving, man. Make sure you spend time with your family. Make sure you guys have fun and play it safe. I love you guys. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, I will see you Monday when the fun begins, because football's over and then the rumor mill gets to flowing. You feel me? So appreciate you guys. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up on the way out. My people, man. Appreciate you guys. One.